People call it rock bottom. Dramatic name, right? Sounds like a place with thunder, violins, and a motivational speech waiting around the corner. But rock bottom isn't actually the end of the road. It's more like the moment the GPS finally stops lying to you. Because up until then, life is weirdly padded. You have social roles, expectations, borrowed ambitions, careers you should want, lifestyles you should display, goals you copied from people whose mornings you wouldn't even trade for. You're not really failing. You're just busy maintaining a version of yourself that requires constant Wi-Fi and other people's approval to function. Then something breaks. Maybe a job collapses. Maybe a relationship ends. Maybe a plan you quietly built your identity around just evaporates. And suddenly, all the decorations fall off your personality like cheap stickers on a laptop. At rock bottom, you discover a very uncomfortable truth. You can't impress anyone when you're just trying to figure out what to do on Tuesday morning. Here's the strange part though. What shows up there isn't emotion first. It's instinct. Not aggression, not anger. A very simple question. Am I still going to keep going? Because when everything external disappears, reputation, comparison, expectations, the only remaining system is internal. Either you start moving again, or you stay still. From a logical perspective, this is actually a system reset. When a machine runs corrupted software, you don't tweak the wallpaper, you reinstall the operating system. Rock bottom is life hitting factory reset. And it's uncomfortable because you finally see which parts of you were real and which parts were borrowed settings. A lot of people live entire lives without ever knowing that difference, not because they're weak, but because nothing ever stripped the protective layers away. At the bottom, your priorities simplify fast. Other people's opinions? Quiet. Comparisons? Meaningless. Status symbols? Decorative at best. The only question left becomes, do I actually want to live this life? And if yes, what part of it is truly mine? And if the answer is yes, then everything else is rebuildable. Not easy, but clear. Funny enough, modern culture trains us to avoid discomfort at all costs. Quick entertainment, endless distraction, productivity hacks, optimization apps for your sleep, your mood, your water intake. But pain has one feature no self-help book can replicate. It forces honesty. Success can make you confident. Rock bottom makes you precise. It teaches humility, better decisions, and a very underrated skill. Not wasting energy pretending. After that, the bottom stops being terrifying. It becomes a reference point. You're no longer trying to be impressive. You're trying to be accurate. And people notice the difference. Because someone who has already lost the things they thought defined them moves differently. Quieter, calmer, harder to shake. Not dramatic, not loud, just grounded. They're not fearless. They simply know this. They've already survived the moment they once thought would end them, and life continued anyway. And that realization is the first truly honest starting point most people ever get.